Yo, what's good, everybody? Classic Bashi here. How y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to be here to deliver you guys another video. And I want to say what's up and shout out to my 40 subscribers at the time of this recording. I love y'all and I appreciate the support so much. I know because I'll be on YouTube that you got so much content to digest and so many different people to tune into and all that stuff. So I appreciate any and ever click, tap, comment, and subscription that you guys have. So I appreciate y'all, love y'all, and thank you for joining me as I'm, doing this content thing. You feel me? I got a great show for y'all today. We gonna chop it up. We finna chill. We finna talk about anime. We finna talk about what I discovered, and then of course we're gonna talk about story time. Or not story time. Moment with Bashi. Story time is technically what I discovered, but it's moment with Bashi. So we're gonna have all of that here tonight, today, this evening, this morning, whatever time you tuning in at. All right, but appreciate y'all. Time to tap in. Okay, so I'm gonna do something a little bit different. One of the comments that I got from my boy is that I couldn't take your moment with Bashi last video seriously because you joked so much and then all of a sudden got real. So I'm gonna see what it's like to move it up early. So this is a moment with Bashi, man, and yeah, man, I'm gonna talk to y'all real quick. So a weekend or so ago, I was in Chicago, and I was there for a beautiful wedding of some friends of mine, and it was so awesome to see them. It was so awesome to see some old friends, have fun, dance. You know what I'm saying? Teach a slide or two. And it was just a good time. It was just a good time with good people. Um, and later on that weekend after the wedding, I met up with some more friends who stayed like an hour or so south of Chicago, and we went and we chilled with them. And I got to take my fiance on this trip, and they got to meet some of my friends, which was so awesome. And one thing that I really appreciated was that I have good, solid relationships. Now, I don't say this as a boast, but just to encourage you guys to make sure that, not even to make sure, but try to find just good, solid people. It doesn't matter if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Lord has allowed me to be blessed with great people in my corner, and I'm glad that I get a chance to share that with someone whom I love, and my fiance, and for her to feel loved and supported and comforted and safe with them. That was so meaningful for me. And so the moment with Bashi is really just about the importance of relationships, the importance of friendships, the importance of having people in your life that you can count on, depend on, and to be there for you. And if you don't have that, find it. And know that if you don't have it in people, there's always a God. There is forever a God. There is something about Jesus who he has died and he has love and he has so much compassion and grace, that even in all my friends, I know that if they were all to go away, I still got him. And the dope part, the real dope part, is a lot of my friends rock with Jesus as hard as I rock with Jesus. So they already know about love and compassion and grace from him. So they're not even seeking it from me either. But when we get it from one another, it's like that extra boost. You know what I'm saying? Because we already got something to stand on. So we're not stumbling and falling all over people and places trying to find where we belong, trying to find where we matter, because we know we matter to God. He cares about us, man. That's the moment with Bashi. It's on a tip of find your people. Um, and from my experience, before there was people, there was always God. And when people are gone, God will still be there. So love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Keep watching the vid. Y'all, I just want to take this moment and shout out my sponsor, who's not my sponsor, but just someone who I love and want to show love to. And that's Ivory Rain Candle Co. As you see here, this is my only candle supplier. I don't go to nobody else. You ain't gonna see no other candles in my crib, okay? I got this. You wanna know why I like it? Because it's that luxurious, okay? She only uses the best of the best, the most naturals of the naturals. We're talking 40 to 50 hours burn time. How do I know? Because I can read. I went to kindergarten. Check me out. But understand me, I like how Ivy Rain, what she does is she has scripture on here, you know what I'm saying, because she's a Christian based organization, you feel me. And she has scripture on here, and on here she got Mark 4:39, and he arose and rebuked the wind and said unto the sea, peace, be still, and the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. Because I need to be calm sometimes. If anybody knows me, I'll be all over the place, but I need to be calm sometimes. I need to calm down sometimes. My fiance probably would agree that I need to be calm. And this helps me to be calm. All right. But shout out to Ivy Rain Candle Co. She was on the Tabitha Brown show. Well, her candle was. One day I'm gonna speak it into existence. She gonna be on that show. She gonna be on that show. I best believe it. But I just want to take this moment, not even no sponsor, nothing like that, but just show love to my friend and her wonderful candle brand. So if you want to know about it, hit me in the comments and I'll get you to her. She on IG. She does all that stuff. She delivers via mail. She ain't gonna take it to your crib, ain't nothing like that. But yeah, shout out to her. Shout out to Ivy Rain Candle Co. Much love. Guess what your boy discovered? It's not an item of sorts. It's a phrase. A beautiful phrase. The kind of phrasey phrase that phrases beautifully. And I was just joking around with my people and I was talking about how I was just tired, man. I just wanted to kick it. I wanted to chill. I just wanted to go home and couch. You heard me. I want to go home and couch. Okay? I don't want to go home and clean and work. I want to go home and couch. Now, couching includes video games, eating, laying down, napping, resting, stretching. All can be included in couch. The most important piece to it all is that the couch is involved. So I discovered such a beautiful phrase because I Googled it and I haven't found it anywhere else. But all I know is that I want to go home and I want to couch. And I pray that you all hear me. That if I ever say this to you, don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. I just want to be all alone. When you think I treat you wrong, don't take it personal. Don't take it. Because I just want to go home and couch. All I want to do. That's all I want to do is share my life with you. It's the same old love. But the love is for the couch, okay? The love is for the couch. So I love y'all. But if you ever hear me say, I'm just trying to go home and couch, understand that I have a strong relationship with this couch. It's been with me. It's going to ride with me. It's going to be with me. It may not be this physical couch. It may be a different couch in the future. But understand I'm a couch. Players gonna play, couchers gonna couch. Understand me? You know what I'm saying? Check it out. This has been Discovery with Warren. Make sure y'all use the phrase couch. Put it in the comments. Actually, you don't have to. But just know, if you do, you've been influenced by me. Peace and love. Okay, something I haven't got a chance to do yet in my videos is talk about anime. I love anime. Like I said, this is a manhwa, which is more, I think, is Korean based. I could be wrong. Don't jump at me. But it's anime. It's called Solo Leveling. It's awesome. And one of the things that you can see, Pokemon Zero from Mega Man. Avatar is not anime, but it's kind of anime, but it's not. But we consider it like close to. You know what I'm saying? Like Teen Titans is close to anime, but not anime. And I wanted to talk about my top 5 favorite anime, and some of these are great like starter animes. Like some of these, like if you just want to start off in anime, these would be great for that. You feel me? So the first one is Trigun. That is one of my favorite anime of all time. I got a poster in my crib. I'm not turning the camera because I don't care, but I got a poster in my crib. It's Trigun. It's a 25 episode anime, and it's about this guy who is on these adventures, and he's just trying to find his brother. He's trying to find meaning in life. It has goofiness, funniness, silliness, action, desert, just apocalyptic kind of. Like, it's just really cool. It's a great story, and I'm pretty sure my sister put me on, but it's one of my favorite anime of all time. Really, really love it. Second one is One Piece. One Piece is one of my favorite anime of all time. I've recently gotten more past year in the manga, year and a half in the manga. So I watch more than I read. But sometimes I've realized the anime adds context to the manga because you can't get everything in reading. And so you get more of the story sometimes in the manga. And sometimes you get more of the story, or more some of the story in the anime than you get in the manga. Sometimes you get more of the story in the manga than you do the anime. The manga is book form, anime's the cartoon or whatever. And One Piece has been an anime that I've watched since 1999 because it used to come on Cartoon Network or Toonami, for those who know. If you know, you know. And me and my sister would actually watch One Piece. And so we didn't know if it was anime back then. We just saw a cartoon and it was really cool. And it's about this pirate who's just going after this great treasure. who meets great friends along the way and goes on this wonderful adventure. It's weird, it's kind of crazy, it's a lot of action, it's some heart moments to it, and it's fantastic world building. It may not be a 10 out of 10 overall anime, but it is a 10 out of 10 in world building. It is a 10 out of 10 in world building. You cannot doubt, you can't talk bad. I don't care what you have to say about it. I will disagree with you. I'm 10 toes, 10 fingers, all body. I'm in there. I'm in there. All right. Next one is a sports anime, actually. It's boxing and it's called Hajime no Ippo. That was a sleeper. I found that some years back. That, bro, that is tough. Hajime no Ippo is literally tough. It's like this dude who's an underdog. He's getting bullied, and then this boxer kind of finds him, and I think he was just kind of not even being for real, but he takes him into the boxing ring and he shows him how to throw a punch. Now, Ippo, that's his name. He works for his parents. He works early in the morning. He carries a whole bunch of loads. He works on a fishing boat, so he's carrying a whole bunch of stuff. So he's built. Like, he's not like no sleeper dude. Like, he's kind of built. So when they see him throw this punch, the bag goes flying and his story takes off. And it's just how he becomes this underdog with no serious boxing training and takes off, man. Beats rival after rival, beats person after person. But it's not like he's just like beating them to beat them. No, he loses sometimes and he has to get back up. It's a real story. Great animation for old school. It got that 90s vibe. If y'all don't know about 90s, 80s, that animation was just gorgeous for its time. It's timeless. But I really love that anime. Number 4, which is going to be a series of films, is Studio Ghibli. Now, I had to go ahead and grab my videos, all right, to let y'all know how serious I am about Studio Ghibli, all right, or Ghibli, however you pronounce it. I don't care, you know what I'm saying? But Studio Ghibli is an animation studio that makes films, right? So when I say I like Studio Ghibli, I like the films they make and the films that they create. They're family friendly, they're wholesome, they got some drama, the animation is gorgeous, the music, oh my gosh, is amazing, the cinematography is great. And it just hits on levels. So I have a collection. I'm still old school and hard copy with some things, so I like DVDs. I got to get more of these on Blu-ray. I only have one out on Blu-ray out of this set because I got it for free, and that's Porco Rosso. About a pig, dude who gets turned into a pig, and he's a fighter pilot, and they do dog fights and stuff like that, and you see how he goes on his little mission and whatnot. We got Pompoko, which is the story of how these raccoons. This is weird. I ain't gonna hold you. This is one that I'm only gonna watch once, and you probably ain't gonna see me watch it again, but I had to have it for the collection. The Wind Rises. This one came out, I think, like 2014 or 15. This is one of my favorites, about a girl who gets really sick, about their love story and how he kind of like is a up and coming airplane engineer, and it talks about just what's going on between America, Japan, and Germany at the time of aviation. And it's just really cool. The one thing I like about Studio Ghibli is they do a great job of incorporating like the culture into their films. One of my favorites of all time of the Studio Ghibli is Castle in the Sky. You follow the young story of two kids as a girl literally falls from the sky, meets this dude and goes on an adventure, and the adventure is amazing, gorgeous, and breathtaking. Whisper of the Heart. I can't say too much about this one. I've watched it once. It was pretty cool. It was different. This cat isn't as involved as you think he is. I think I might have to rewatch this one again. And if you don't have these movies, if you have HBO Max or Max, all these movies are on that. Princess Mononoke, another Hayao Miyazaki film. He does a lot of these. Not all of them, but a good portion is that Miyazaki boy. He directs like crazy. But Princess Mononoke is another good one, another popular one. The last two are the most popular in my opinion. I don't have all of them just yet, but these are all the ones that I have. Kiki's Delivery Service. Me and my sister used to watch this growing up all the time. Whenever it came on, we watched it. It's a great show, great movie. Just a kind-hearted, beautifully animated story about just, a girl who moves to a new town, tries to figure stuff out, and just the friends she meets along the way. It's just a nice little chill film. Last one. This mug weird, and it scared me as a kid because there's this one called No Face, and it was a frog-like thing, and I was like, as a kid, I ain't touching it. I recently watched this again this year, and I really enjoyed it. And I was like, oh, this is magical. This is magical. This is magically delicious. Like, no. But like, yeah, this actually hits, and I see why it won all the awards that this won. But yeah, man, I love Studio Ghibli. I'm collecting them, man. Hopefully one day I'll have the full collection. As you can see, I'm legit with it. Yeah, but that's the Studio Ghibli part. I got one or two more I gotta show y'all. All right, coming at number 5 is Yu Yu Hakusho. Now I will honestly say the Studio Ghibli movies, like are movies, so they're not really like animated series. So really, Yu Yu Hakusho is like probably 4 on my list, but it's one of the go-tos. It's one of the most fun, engaging. It's one I would tell new people to watch. Again, it has that 90s that feel, man, that animation style. About a delinquent kid who gets hit by a bus, dies, comes back as a detective, and tries to protect both his home and the spirit world. How he goes through all these trials and tribulations to get where he needs to be to protect his people, as he is getting threatened and left and right. And it's a great story. They kind of rushed it at the end. The studio, the writers, you know what I'm saying, once they got toward the end, they kind of rushed it. So the end of it is not as great as the beginning, but overall it's still a solid anime, like a solid 8.5 anime. Like you can never go wrong with Yu Yu Hakusho. Plus, you got the intro. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know where to go when I feel like crying. Oh my, it's time to open myself to something new. I wanna stop and grow up with you. Like that mug is straight bop. Then suddenly, bruh, that mug is a bop, bro. That mug is a bop. Um, Lastly, I got an honorary mention. The honorary mention is Freerin. This is about a fairy, or no, elf, an elf who, you know, elves typically in lore live like for a really, really long time. So you basically go on a journey with her as she reconciles with how the people around her who don't live a long time, are worth actually making relationships with, because initially she doesn't see the worth in it. And then you slowly see how the relationships that she had at one point, and she doesn't realize the importance of them until they pass. And so then you see her becoming like reconciled with that and that journey with that. And then she adds new people and there's layers to it. It's like such depth, and they do it such in a beautiful, nuanced way. And then there's action, and the animation is seamless. Great story, great world building, great characters, all get beautiful backstories, and they're just so fully fleshed out and developed. And it's only season 1, and I can't wait for season 2 to come out because it's going to be so good. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? I really hope they don't jack it up, because this could be one of the greatest anime of all time. It beat one of the greatest anime of all time in anime heads is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and it beat Full Metal Alchemist as the number 1 anime, which has been just sitting at the top. And it beat it, you know what I'm saying? For a while it was sitting pretty because everybody was just like, bro, what is Freerin? And it's just this fantastic show. So I can't put it in my top 5 for sure until the second season, like until it's a completed project, then I'll slide it in there, you feel me? But yeah, I hope y'all, you know what I'm saying, appreciate it. Let me know below if there's anime that you're interested in, if anime is something you want to get into, what could be some outside of these, because anime really like encompasses so much, like music. I love a lot of shows that got music in it, romance, drama, whatever you have an into, like, you know what I'm saying, anime has it in that, you know what I'm saying? If you want to read it, they got, if you like books and you don't want to watch, they got that, you know what I'm saying? There's just like so much. So, and not even like picture books, like with this, you know what I'm saying, they'll have, you know, pictures in it. You know, manga is literally not typically colored. Manhwa is colored, but they actually have like printed out, handwritten, not handwritten, but like typed out like books of what is said in the manga. So there, there's not a reason for you not to dabble. You feel me? I would say do it with discretion, because there's some dangerous stuff out there. Like anything else, you gotta be mindful. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be safe. Gotta be You thought I was finna say that word. I'm not. But yeah, appreciate y'all tuning into this anime portion. And yeah, let's get to that outro. Hey, I just want to say I appreciate y'all for just watching the vid. I hope you had fun with it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying this process of creating content. I'm doing it differently than what I did when I did 25 Days of Warren some years back. Some of my OG, you know, people know about that. Um, I might bring some back during the holiday season. Stay tuned. But one of the things I really appreciated about this process is how I'm going about it differently. I'm creating content at my own pace and not allowing the pressure that I have on myself to deliver weekly content to be there, because it's not. There's times when stuff kind of comes up, or I'm having difficulty creating, or I'm having difficulty coming up with ideas. This is actually, I had another video ready and recorded, but I just didn't like it. So like it just didn't sit right. So I was just like, I'm not gonna put that out there. um I'm a, what I'm saying, make something that I'll actually want to put out there. So I'm going about the process differently, so I don't get overwhelmed, I don't get burdened, and that this process still remains fun. Because I like editing too, and I don't always want to edit because it's a lot, like to put stuff in there. But I do appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all talking back in the comments. I appreciate everybody who has liked and subscribed. And again, to any newcomer coming in, please like, please subscribe if you want to. I say it's a fun time. I'll be doing fun things. I'll be kicking it and chilling. And I'm trying to grow the community to be something really, really cool. So I don't know where this is gonna go, but we gonna go there. You feel me? So yeah, I'm being more mindful. And again, I appreciate y'all, all my everybody who tunes in and supports, man. It just shows love. I really do hope y'all enjoy watching me be stupid and goofy, man. I really do. And again, love y'all, man. Peace.